I am Dr. Nisha. Today I'm going to talk about the new normal after COVID life. How safe it is to practice dentistry after COVID. One more important point, I'm not wearing mask because I'm safe here. Please do wear mask. So, a lot of things have changed after COVID. It has also changed the way we practice, the way dentists practice. So it's very important to understand that is it safe for the dentist to practice, it is safe for the patients to visit practice dental procedures. So let us understand what is COVID first. The variant of coronavirus that caused SARS in a mutant version is known as novel coronavirus, and the disease is known as COVID 19. So, during the dental treatment, doctors come in contact with patients' oral hygiene, patients' blood, the saliva, the respiratory tract secretions, and saliva is the main thing for causing the coronavirus. So many patients who might also be asymptomatic, but they can also be the carriers of COVID. So it's always better to treat all the patients with utmost precautions. That's what is the major thing that we all dentists follow. Let us understand how COVID spreads. COVID can, the virus can spread through person to person with the respiratory droplets, face to face, facing one another. It can also spread through saliva. It can also spread through blood, coming in contact with any contaminated zones, surfaces, and even not following the proper sterilization protocols. So, of course, listening to all these things, you must be like, okay, so is it safe to visit the dental clinic? Is it safe to do the treatment? Will the environment be safe? Yeah, let us discuss all the points one by one. I would first start with, is it safe to visit the dental office? I would say yes, it is safe to visit the dental office, but there are certain things to be taken care by the dentist and by the patients as well. So the doctors, the dentists take care that all the things are sanitized. We wear proper PPE kits, we try to maintain good oral environment, hygienic environment, so that the patient and the doctor, of course, both are safe. What do we expect patients to do? So we expect patients to book prior appointment before visiting. It's always better to book an appointment. It is always advisable to give a proper history to your doctor. If at all you had any medical history, any COVID history, it's always better to give that prior so that the doctor is prepared which line of treatment to go for. If at all necessary, you can always book online appointment as well. There is a portal that is Apollo 24/7. You just need to go to the app store, download that. It's online consultation things as well. We also expect, of course, patients to wear mouth mask. They can always wear gloves and face shields and feel more protected to visit the dental office. So yeah, you can, it is safe and you can visit the dental office. Now the next thing would be, is it safe to do the treatment? Yeah, it is safe actually to do the treatment nowadays. You might feel as if, what about the instruments, what about the things that we touch day to day. So let me tell you that we do wash our instruments after every patient. We wash with the chemicals, we pouch them, we sterilize them with the autoclave. This is what we do with after every patient. We follow this regularly. We also use an air purifier, as the researchers have said that COVID is airborne as well. So we use air purifiers like HEPA filters and all after, of course, treating the patients. We also use high vacuum suction in order to reduce the aerosol generation. That's, when we do the treatment, there's the suction. That is high vacuum suction is what we prefer. We use rubber dam to isolate the treating tooth with the rest of the teeth, so that the aerosol generation is again less. So there are so many things that we do in order to have a good dental experience during the treatment. There are certain precautions that a dentist also takes it. Like, it's expected that a doctor obeys certain protocols. So the thing is, before the patient enters into the clinic, we ask patients to go for a temperature check. We ask them to have their oxygen saturation check. We also take the written medical history, which can be written or online, in which we ask them that, have they come in contact with any COVID patients. We ask them their travel history. Um, we ask them if at all they had fever or anything. We also, make it a point of knowing if at all their family members were affected by COVID or not. We also prefer strictly one relative at a time with a patient. Of course, being a healthcare worker, we all are vaccinated. We have good ventilated rooms and waiting rooms and things, so that the patients are comfortable. Of course, air condition is something that we don't prefer. We have signboards everywhere, wherein it is said don't sit here, don't touch here, etc., etc., which guides the patient to follow certain norms and protocols that we expect them to do. After all the treatments, we also do fogging or UV light in the room, in the cabin. We shut the door and leave it like that for a few minutes, so that the fogging and UV light is, the settled aerosol that are there will be cleared it off. So that's the thing. We also ask patient, once they sit in the chair, we ask them to rinse their mouth with 1.5% of hydrogen peroxide or 0.2% of povidone iodine mouthwash. Dissolve it in water and rinse it for a minute. So it becomes safe. Their oral mouth is at least safe for us to operate it. Yet, even after all these protocols, people are still scared. They ignore dental visits. They feel as if, what if I get it from the doctors? The doctors see so many patients. What if I get it from another patient in the waiting room or any of the healthcare workers? So, everybody has their own doubt, but yeah, let me assure you with the things that we doctors, we get immunized from a various different types of infections. We get ourselves tested as well, periodically. We are vaccinated, and we do maintain social distance as well in order to you not getting it off. If at all the doctor is not well, the doctor normally takes off, so that it does not put the patient's health into jeopardy. We always take care of that thing, that we don't risk a patient's life. There are, if at all the doctor is not available, of course we do online consultations and all as well. We do wear, I'm sure everybody knows that, we wear PP kits and we maintain all the precautions very seriously. We make sure that we give the service that is the to do the treatment. Is it safe to visit the clinic? Is it safe to see the doctors? There's some trouble. To do the treatment, is it safe to see the doctors? There's some trouble. Okay, so maybe I cannot, there's some glitch over there, but it's okay. So I was talking about, is it so I was talking about, once the once the patient comes to the clinic, we have screening things going on, and we get them self checked. Now they come into the waiting room. So once they enter into the waiting section, we maintain social distance in the waiting section as well. We have, you know, certain signboards saying please don't sit here, please don't touch here, and there are things, protocols that we follow. Believe me when I say, the chairs are cleaned after every patient, the desks are cleaned after every patient. Whenever a patient goes, we have the staff cleaning everything. So that is something that we maintain in the waiting room. We encourage online payment system. We feel that it's better to go online rather than getting in touch with the note and spreading the virus. Also, there are certain things like the door knobs, the chair handles, vagera. We also get those clean after every patient or after every 2-3 hours. There are so many things that we follow. These things we normally clean with solution that is sodium hypochlorite. We clean all these things with sodium hypochlorite regularly. There are certain areas which are very difficult to clean. We try to cover them with a plastic sheets. Those are maybe keyboards or swiping machine. Those are very difficult. So we normally clean them with cover them with a plastic sheet so that there's less of contamination over there. Now, once that's the waiting room, see, once the patient enters inside, patient must be like, are the instruments clean, doctor? I come across these questions always, irrespective of COVID being there or not. Doctor, hope those are sanitized, though hope that are autoclave, hope that are sterilized. So, yeah, we do wash, clean, autoclave, sterilize the instruments after every patient, irrespective of COVID being there or not. That's something that everybody does. This is not something that it's only after COVID that we started following it. Everybody does that. We, use disposable cups, suction tips, drapes, so that those are to be discarded after every use. So that's just things that we do. We also do deep cleaning of the dental chair after certain end of the day or something. The deep cleaning involves cleaning of all the surfaces with, again, the same thing, sodium hypochlorite. So these all things are something that we as a dentist follow regularly. So yeah, again I say the same thing, that it is really really safe to visit. Don't be scared. So if at all a dentist is following all these precautions, yes, I would say it is really safe to visit dentist in this COVID times. But it goes without saying that it is really essential for you all to maintain your oral health at home as well. But if at all you feel that you need to see a dentist, feel free to visit. The new COVID protocols that the dentists are following, it really is safe to visit a dentist, and dentists do take a lot of care in order to avoid spreading COVID to the patients or to the doctors. But if you want to visit the safest doctor, if you feel that you want to be pretty doubly sure that you are visiting the safest dentist, I can assure you Apollo is doing really very great. You can call us and book an appointment, and believe us, we seriously take all these precautions very seriously, and we try providing the safest environment to the patients by doing everything we can. So I shall end my session over here and go for the questions. So many questions. So the first question over here is, what are the examples of elective and routine dental procedures? So elective is something that, during this COVID time, normally doctors say that, it's better to do elective procedures. And elective procedures would be something that a patient has pain and the patient has swelling, a patient has something that is extra oral swelling and bleeding. So extractions and root canals are something that, we would prefer, as we say it, as an emergency treatment. Routine treatment involves normal cleaning, scaling of your teeth, filling of your teeth. Those are something that are routine dental treatments that patient normally goes for. Scaling once in a year or once in 6 months, they prefer going with. Those are something that is routine, that can wait. But if the patient has pain and swelling, then it's something that you should visit a dentist. The second question is, what precautions should a patient take before visiting a dentist? Same as I also said, that if we expect patients to call and book an appointment and give proper medical history on the phone only, so that the doctor is well prepared of what is the trouble to the patient. And there are declaration forms and all which asks proper medical history, so it's always better to call, book appointment, and then visit the dentist. So the second question is, can I do a root canal treatment in my tooth? Yeah, so root canal treatment is something that, patient has pain, the decay in the tooth has reached the nerve and the pain is very unbearable. So you can do a root canal during the COVID time as well. In order to avoid aerosol generation, we use, as I said, high vacuum suction, and there is something that is known as rubber dam, which isolates the rest of the teeth with the teeth. And of course, we do wear PPE kits, even doctor, assistant. We also advise patient to wear drapes, shoe covers we give them. So I think it's good to go for the root canal if at all the patient is having pain and it's not bearable. Is it safe to undergo extraction during COVID times? Asking because it involves bleeding. Yeah. So yeah, saliva and blood are something that is, fast spreading of it. But believe me, it is safe actually, because whenever doing the surgery and whenever doing the procedure, we do maintain certain protocols. Like, the things that are used for the extraction are normally something that is disposable. So once it is used for the patients, it is not used again. And it is safe. At all there is pain and there is some infection over there, it is always better to do the treatment. And if the dentist is following all the protocols, yeah, it is safe to do it. What are the mouthwashes that are recommended before the treatment? I think I generally prefer 1.5% of hydrogen peroxide to be used, dissolved in water and rinsed by the patient before the treatment. That's what I normally prefer. It's also 0.2% of povidone iodine solution, again dissolved in water, and ask the patient to rinse for a minute before starting the treatment. It's always safe to do that, as it is always important to maintain the oral hygiene during the COVID times as well. You should always have clean oral hygiene, so that reduces a lot of percentage of not getting the COVID. Can the dentist order COVID-19 testing for the asymptomatic patients? See, this is something that depends upon the dentist as well. There are asymptomatic patients which can be the carriers of the COVID as well. So yeah, you can, or like, ask the patient to get themselves tested if at all there is any family history of COVID in the family, or relatives or friends, and they have come in contact but they are asymptomatic. They can be the carriers. So yes, it is always better to be safe. The next question: is dental care safe during COVID-19? Yeah, we had a full discussion of so much in this session for that. I would say yes, it is safe to visit a dentist and do the procedures if the patient and the doctors are vigilant enough to obey all the precautions. It is really very safe. It is good to get yourself treated, and it is always advisable to get something addressed at the time of when it is bothering. So yeah, it is safe. I guess we are done. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice